I'm 24 years old and I am a singer-songwriter. So basically the reason why I chose a name curly so it was very personal to me, because at the time when I started wearing my hair natural, nobody was wearing it natural, and I was the outcast. I was like seen as a clown, and also culturally at the time, straight hair was the in thing. So I always envisioned myself to obviously be an artist, to pursue it, and to just like choose a name that would suit me perfectly. And curly Sue at the time is something that was so that I resonated with so much. So I started singing in primary school, you know, the usual choirs, and then from there I think I found the interest in it and I just enjoyed it, and I've been singing ever since. So basically my process is I'm very honest when it comes to my songwriting. So I'd make sure that it's something that I've obviously experienced. But the process basically would be that I would get a beat first, and then I'd come up with some words and I'd try to see if it goes with the beat, and then I'd take it from there. So my musical influences would be, I've got a lot of old time influences as well as new time. So I think like old time would be Sade, but Erykah Badu. I also love Snow Allegro a lot. And locally I love Shakana. I love her style. It's quite similar to the style that I'm envisioning. This dark love, essentially that one is like the most personal and also the most honest, where I speak about my love experience. Something I tell my younger self is to not listen to other people's opinions about me, and to also like truly just do stuff that really makes me happy. For so long I've been living in this like I've been living as somebody else and not like really myself. The fact that obviously there's pretty privilege, so, and like we were just speaking about like the sex appeal as well, so it's a very sexist industry, unfortunately. That's just the truth. And obviously the more you reveal, the bigger your fan base. Not only because like sometimes talent doesn't equally match with appearance, and sometimes it does, like there's a benefit of the doubt, but at the same time like it's really difficult for females out there, because like I feel like the men in the industry are always trying to put them up against each other. Like there's always this type of competitiveness where it shouldn't necessarily be like that. Like we are literally all females, we're all trying to like make it out there, and in order for us to be better, like it would be nice for us to empower each other as well, because I mean for us to feel a sense of confidence as well. Why is it that men needs to make you feel a certain way in order for you to feel confident or to feel wanted within the industry? So I think that for me is the main thing that I've experienced, and that's been a bit difficult for me to process. I'd also like to be seen as a role model to other like younger girls and women within my faith, which is Islam, and to like let them know that nothing is ever impossible if you go into it with like the right intention, and also like, yeah, and being unapologetic about it. At the end of the day, all that matters is like what makes you happy, but also that you stay true to yourself, and you obviously know your foundation, and that's the most important thing out of everything. Yeah, I'm busy with the EP that's going to be released next year. It's going to be a visual EP, so I'm quite excited about that. I'm very low-key when it comes to when I'm busy creating, because I like to come up with a bang, if you know what I mean, like unexpected vibes. But this one I'm definitely very excited about. I'm I manage myself, so I'm trying to get some artists, like big shot artists, to be on there. Hopefully, they'll help me out. And yeah, we'll see where it goes from there. I wanted to enunciate like the real truth, like this is like my life story, and what really went down within my life, and what happened then that now molded me into the person that I am now. When I say to be responsible, I mean, like, I had to be responsible at a very young age. I had to, because of life circumstances and what happened within my life. I feel like, like at a child that's 14 years old, having to act as an adult and do like adult things at that time. So that's where the line taught to be responsible. Always shifting the blame for people that were supposed to be the adult. Like, instead of them just owning up to this shit, I dealt with it myself. You know what I mean? And that's what caused me to just like have a breakdown. Questioning the journey, never embracing the change, in a sense. We're like always questioning, like, where am I going to next? Like, am I good enough? You know, is this life really for me? Instead of like just embracing the change, in a sense, we're like, you're just transforming and you're growing into what you're supposed to ultimately be. Transforming the pain until it numbs away. I think that like speaks for itself. Like I'm just forgetting about the pain instead of like dealing with it. Yeah. Just gotta light us up, yeah. So in a sense we're like, okay, I swear.
Go for it.
In a sense like fuck all the bullshit that took place. Now I'm just gonna celebrate it and try to just move on from it. So like 1 to 3 drinks, basically me having a drink and smoking a blunt. So like I said, like just having a feel good time and like finally reaching that point where like the changes in my life, it transformed me into something that I obviously never thought that I would ever be. It like literally just speaks for itself. I feel like if people pay attention to the lyrics and listen to it, they would know exactly what I'm referring to. So I've got trust issues. I really do have it. I still have it. And it makes me insecure, and it made me insecure. Shoulders. Okay, so like I'm sure those who I've got really bad posture, and like because of my anxiety as well, I always get chest pains. So that's why I say like slouch shoulders. Like this is like literally how I feel when I'm having the worst of days, and I try to, like I said, I try to be as honest as possible in my songs. So yeah, that's like a sense of like me, like literally like holding my chest and having anxiety. And I say slouch shoulders. Also like popping like that anxiety and depression pills. She's subtitling herself. Okay, so basically like I'm a very doubtful person when it comes to myself, and I'm very insecure, and because of certain friendships that I had and certain people that were in my life. So I feel like I had to break that barrier in order for me to become the person that I'm still evolving into being. So when I say she stopped doubting herself, it's literally me coming out of that cocoon and just like emancipating myself to a sense of like, this is like who I want to be, like this is the person I want to be. So that's what I mean when I say she stopped doubting herself. She stopped believing in her own damn worth. Like I believe that I'm worth it, and I believe that I deserve everything that's coming for me because I work so hard for it. I mean, like in the sense, I mean like I stopped just like, but it doesn't sound like I'm a fucking slut the way. Like it's just like I stopped fucking with the boys, stop taking this shit. The fuck boys, basically. Okay, so that line, like I'm a really giving person, but I think like some people take advantage of it. I just came to a point where I'm not giving as much as what I used to give, in a sense, because people take advantage. Like if I feel your aura is off, or if I feel like you don't have any pure intention, I would tell.